Hi everyone, how you doing? God has been faithful. My sermon today is demon and lust. We'll be looking at a specific demon, Asmodeus. Asmodeus is the demon who personifies and represents lust, the sexual sin related to adultery. He is the demon who exists as the arch rival of the angel of chastity, Gabriel. Asmodeus also is referred to as one of the seven princes of hell. He also represents one of the seven deadly sins, being lust. Asmodeus is the demon of lust and is therefore responsible for twisting people's sexual desires. It is said that people who fall to Asmodeus will be sentenced to an eternity in the second level of hell. He is also a demon of lechery, jealousy, anger, and revenge. Make sure you watch this video to the end to be well enlightened on this. Asmodeus became the husband of Lilith after God castrated and imprisoned her first husband, Samael. Asmodeus is either a ruthless, brutal monster or a mischievous demon endowed with a playful and satirical genius. He also admits to hating water and birds because both remind him of God. He has hundreds of legions of demons under his command. He is one of the kings of hell under Emperor Lucifer and Satan. He incites gambling and he is the overseer of all the gambling houses in the court of hell, along with being the prince of wrath and revenge. Some theologians compare him with Abaddon or Samuel. His form as an angel is Asmodel, the angel of April and patience, who rules the zodiacal signs of Taurus. Asmodeus also has a child, or cloned, also called Asmodeus, though it's usually called Asmodee. It is said that for people who fall under Asmodeus' ways will be sentenced to an eternity in the second level of hell. Appearance. In hell, Asmodeus looks like a human. However, he has stacked black eyes and two arrows of shark teeth sticking out of his mouth. In this form, Asmodeus has no hair on his forehead, but has a muscular appearance from the waist up, and two bad wings protruding from his back. From the waist down, he has what looks like kangaroo legs and a long dragon's tail. His horrible appearance is capable of causing fear and repudiation in humans who fall into hell. And that is the demon's intention. Personality. Before his fall, Asmodeus was a fair and benevolent angel like most celestials, which he did until he had a relationship with the archangel Raphael. However, after his fall, he became an evil, lustful, and evil entity. Powers and abilities. When creating his temple, King Solomon invoked Asmodeus to aid in the construction of the temple. A demon appears and predicts Solomon's kingdom will one day be divided. When Solomon interrogates Asmodeus further, the king learns that Asmodeus is thwarted by the angel Raphael, as well as by shitfish found in the rivers of Assyria. Myths and legend. He is the deity of Persian's mythological pantheon, an infertile entity in Judaism. In hell, he rules over gambling casinos. He is said to be the creator of carousels, music, dance, and drama, and is currently the ruling patron of French designers. The book of the sacred magic of Abramelin, the mage, says that Asmodeus is the offspring of the incestuous union between Tubal, Cain, and Nama. Others call him the demon of impurity. In Jewish law, he is the father-in-law of Bashalmon, a fellow demon. In the book of Tobit, Asmodeus, who fell in love with Sarah, daughters, and slay 7 successive husbands on their wedding night, impending the sexual consummation of their marriages. He is described as the worst of demons. When the young Tobias is about to marry her, Asmodeus proposes the same fate for him, but Tobias is enabled through the counsel of his attendant angel Raphael to render him innocuous by placing a fish heart and liver on red-hot cinders. Tobias produces a smoky vapor that causes the demon to flee to Egypt, where Raphael binds him, though, according to some translations, Asmodeus is strangled. Perhaps Asmodeus punishes the suitors for their carnal desire, since Tobias prays to be free from such desire and is kept safe in that Talmud. Asmodeus is less malign in character. He appears repeatedly in the light of a good nature and humorously failure, though he has his desires turned upon Solomon's wives and Bathsheba. Sebastian Michaelis said that his adversary is St. John. Some demonologists of the 16th century assigned a month to a demon and considered November to be the month in which Asmodeus' powers were strongest. Other demonologists attested that his zodiacal sign was Aquarius, but only between the dates of January 30th and February 8th. Asmodeus was cited by the nuns of Lunda in the Lundan possessions of the 1634. Asmodeus' reputation as the personification of lust continued into writings, as he has known as the Prince of Lechery in the 16th century Romance Ferroch. According to Kabbalah and the school of Skumulo, Asmodeus is a Cambion born as the result of a union between Agrat Badmalet and King David, though it's mostly likely the demon known as Adad, who later named himself after Asmodeus. According to the Korea de Egypt, the people of the country still adore Asmodeus, whose temple sits in the desert of Rihenne. He allegedly will cut himself into pieces and immediately after disappear. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever we post a new video. God bless you.